Good morning, folks. I've been getting this morning brushing. He loves brushing. Look at that stuff coming off him. Turn around there so people can see your little pretty face. Get this up here on your head. Ivan loves brushing. He loves brushing. But he gets so dirty. Y'all let there and rolls in this stuff. Then here he comes wanting me to brush him. But watch this stuff here. Look at that. Look at that. All right, turn around and say. I know. I'll be careful. I'm being careful. He says, be careful, pop all around the eyes. You know, Ivan's just about through with his milk. A little bit more left in that bag, and then I'm going to wean him off the milk. He really don't even sometimes drink it all, but he loves his grain. And he loves to sample everybody's grain. Moses, you know, gets a different kind of grain or feed. And Ivan, he likes to try it too. Get Ivan hair in my face. It tickles. But then he likes to try the chicken feed. You know, try a little chicken feed. Ivan loves sampling everybody's food. Look at that stuff coming off her. Gobs of fur. Won't be long, he'll be all slick and pretty. Be slick and pretty, won't you, baby boy? Yeah. He'll be slick and pretty. He's already pretty. He's pretty to his pawpaw anyway. I'm real proud of him. He's come a long ways, guys. Move it over here, Ivan. No, Ivan. Oh, I'm sorry. He wanted me to get the backside of him. That's pretty smart. When he's ready for me to do the backside, he moves up a little bit more forward. If you go turn around and come back, I'll do the other side. Yeah. All right, go ahead. Come on back. You want this side done? Come on. Come on, Ivan. Ivan, come on. Come on, buddy. Don't you dare get into something you ain't supposed to be into. Come here. I gotta get this side. Come on, Ivan. Ivan, we gotta get through here. We gotta get through with this little job. You know, I had those cucumbers out here on this table. This little guy would come by every day. Come on up. I'll get this side. Every day, every time he come by here, he'd take a bite. And it was never the same cucumber. You come out here and there'd be 15 cucumbers with a bite taken out of them. Nobody wants to eat them after that. Nobody wants a cucumber after you've eaten them, Ivan. All right. Try to see if y'all can see Ivan's. He loves this. Now, if I had hair, I might love it. All right. Now, Ivan and I got chores to do. I'm going to cut this off here. And we got some chores we got to do. Okay. Karen is waiting. Karen is waiting. I want to show you guys something in the pasture too. a quick story on it. And we'll go, look at that stuff. We'll go down and take care of that. And we'll do some more in a little bit. All right, so got my girl Heidi here waiting patiently, and my boy Ivan. All right, catch you guys a little bit. So we'll talk to you in a few minutes. See the purple flowers? See the pink flowers? Purple, pink. Some lady, thank you very much, told me they were crepe myrtles. I knew that, but I couldn't think of the name the other morning when I made that video. Crepe myrtles. They all came off the same roots. And I got a bunch of new little buds fixed to sprout out new flowers. Purple and pink. All right, Heidi and I going down to feed Moses, big boy. Yeah, hang on. I know it's gonna go. Yeah, I knew it. Praise God. All right, here we go. Come on, Heidi, let's go, baby girl. Let's go. Come on. You want to go? Let's go feed them. Look at them waiting there at the fence. Look at them, Heidi. They're down there at the fence. Hope it's not bouncing you too much, guys. Driveway could be a little bit smoother, but it's not. Here's Moses and his little wife, Zipra. I call her Zippy. I think that's the name in the Bible, wasn't it? Moses' wife's name, Zipra. Anyway, that's too much name for me, so I just call her Zippy. All right, you guys know these people. Y'all know these people. There's little Susie Two-Spot, little Freckle X. Yeah, y'all know Big Boy. All right, I've got you off. There's old mom over there. All right, you hang on, I'm getting it. I'm gonna cut this off while I do this. I can't hold the camera and feed at the same time, so I'll be right back to you. I'm gonna come down and weigh him in a few days. I get some time. And I'm guessing he's somewhere in the 900-pound bracket. He's not going to be a big bull, not like Tex or Billy. I'm guessing he's going to probably come out about 1,400 pounds. And that's plenty big for these young cows. Plenty big. His dad was huge, but his mom wasn't. And that's one reason I picked him. I didn't want too big of a bull for these young cows. All right. Big Boy and his little family, they eat cubes right along with these cows. They're 20% protein. They're good for them. They just got to chew on them for a little bit, but they chew them right up. You can see how fat they all are. All right, I just want to show you that. And we're going to go on down and feed those goats and that wild goat turkey. Then I'm going to take you for a ride to the back pasture. I want to show you something back there. So hang with me. Hang with me. I'm gonna be bringing these girls up to the house pretty quick, and I may have to bring Big Boy too. Because he can't stay down there by himself. But I've got some girls up there I don't want him around. I may have to do some separating up there. Or I may have to bring them down here maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But these girls here, they're all getting udders. You can see they're kind of getting, bags are filling up. They're not gonna be too far away from having babies. And I want them to be up by the house when they have babies, so I can kind of make sure everything goes okay. All right, so I'm gonna show you that, and I'm gonna go on. We're gonna go back, feed up, and then go back to the back pasture. All right, guys, now this is a repeat, not a remake or a repeat of an old video. You watch them. Here they come. There comes my turkey goat. Goat turkey, whatever y'all want to call him. There's something else I want y'all to watch too. You can set your clock back. Come on, children. Set your clock back. You watch them little ones. They're going to go to their gate. Let me get around this way. I'm coming, babies. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on. All babies. All babies. Hang on. Hang on, babies. Now, this little girl with the goat with the bell on in here, too. She gets kind of beat up sometimes out there. Look at her. Like clockwork. Okay, come on. You know where she's going? Go eat breakfast with Ivan. Come on. You know where he's at? She don't like to eat with goats. Here we go. Take off. I'll see you later. Well, go on. He's around there. She has to go eat breakfast with Ivy. That's crazy. Crazy. All right, there's my girl Amy. Heidi and I are gonna go take a ride and show you guys something. This is the way she went. Heidi down know where she's at. She's having breakfast with Ivan. I tell you, I know that little girl like the back of my hand. Yeah, she can't eat with goats. Oh no. She has to eat with her other little friend. And he shares. He'll share with her. Hattie, have you ever seen such in all your life? They're just crazy. And Hattie's waiting on her ride. And that's where we're going. Anyway, every morning when I feed up out there, she wants out and I open the gate. I know it, Ivan, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. She wants out. I know, big boy. I know. You're my main man. You're my main man, Ivan. And she'll come right here fast as she can so she can have breakfast with Ivan. All right. I'm going to take you to the pasture now, and I'm going to cut this thing off because someone's going to say, my goodness, you shake a lot. You're so bouncy. Well, that's okay. Y'all know how it is with me. But I'm not going to edit nothing. I'm just going to cut it off till I get where I'm going. All right. Go with me, Ivan. Look on if you ought to. I'm going to show you something, guys. Hattie's already had her dip in that pond. We got a lot of stuff growing. I'm gonna water grass or whatever you call that stuff growing up there. I'm gonna get some of the stuff pulled out of there somehow. I want you to look. I'm gonna kind of make it at this grass. Now this is not, it's about grass, but hey, we're not talking about the kind people smoke. And by the way, I've never smoked stuff. Never, ever. And Heidi and I don't plan on it. We just don't plan it. Look at this grass. Try to dry stuff. It's like a prairie of grass or sea of grass. Now, we fertilized it. And we got the rains right at the right time. Kind of like Lester's hayfield over there. Hey, dude. You coming with us? Awesome. Awesome. What I want to tell you about this grass is, and I'm gonna get over here to the shade. It's kind of hot out here this morning. This grass has not always been here. This is not a native grass, folks. I'm gonna tell you the story how this stuff got here. My dad, when he retired, you know, ain't he pretty? Ain't that guy pretty? Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, this grass, there's a history to this grass, okay? My dad, when he first retired, he took part of his retirement in a bonus, an upfront bonus, I guess you call it. And he wanted to sow these pastures into some type of grass, because our grass back then was old native grass, and come hot summer times, it would die back. And my dad wanted to start a little business of baling hay. And so he took part of that bonus, he bought some hay baling equipment and a little irrigation system so we could irrigate these fields during the hot part of the summer from the river. And hey, that was a lot of work too. But he planted, the feed store recommended what they call coastal Bermuda, and it's a good grass, don't get me wrong. You don't plant it by seeds though, you plant it by what they call sprigs. And coastal, you make a seed bed, and they cut these sprigs off the hay itself somewhere else, off the grass, and they bring it and they sprig it, they stick it in the ground in little plugs, I guess you can call them. And then you can irrigate it, and supposedly it's supposed to come up and do well, and then it spreads all over that field. Well, I'm sure it does that in lots of cases, but on this old sand hill, for some reason, it just didn't do it, even with the irrigation. One gentleman told my dad at the feed store he thinks those sprigs were too dry. They'd been cut too long and probably is already dead. But those little sprigs would have little joints that would sprout roots when they're buried, and it just never did caught on. So here we have all this equipment and no grass. So my dad goes back the next year, and he's really upset with what happened. And they said, look, there's a new grass coming out. It's called Pensacola Bahia. And ain't he beautiful? That little guy's awesome. Pensacola Bahia. And it was developed in Pensacola, Florida, I think, what I can find out, and by research down there, USDA. And but it was very expensive back then. And the seeds are tiny. I'm gonna try to get some here. But it's $300 for a 100-pound bag. But you can imagine how many seed were in. How tiny those seeds are. Try to get out of the sun so you can see. Out there in the shade, it's hard to see. See how tiny they are? Little bitty things. Lighter than a feather. Anyway, my dad took a chance. He bought them. Bought a bag, come home. We put it out. And it didn't come up like my dad thought. And he goes back and he's very upset again. He said, look, you guys keep steering me wrong. And they said, oh, don't worry. The seeds are very hard. It takes a while for the little outer shell to break down, and then it'll germinate, and it'll stuff's supposed to be really good in the kind of soil we have around here. It's old sandy East Texas soil. Well, sure enough, especially the next year, the next spring, this stuff was everywhere. Now, when you bale it, you get all these millions of little dry seeds all up in your hay, and then when you feed that hay, this stuff sprouts like crazy. Now look here, this is the only field we planted. This field right here. But our entire property is covered in this stuff. Cows eat it, they go and they use the restroom somewhere. Birds eat it, they use the restroom somewhere. It sprouts. It's been here now for 50 years. You don't never have to replant it again, ever. But it's a pain in the butt if it gets in your garden. But this stuff here was a lifesaver. Now this stuff is all over East Texas. But this was the first Bahia grass seed that come to Plum Grove. First ever. Right here in this field. And like I say, It's all over our place now. Lester's hayfield, all that was Bahia grass. And this guy, I tell you, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, right? I'm going to tell you real quick. He likes it. Heidi, she likes it. She likes to roll in it. I know, big boy. Yeah, he likes to walk up to his pawpaw and just kind of throw his weight into me. It's like he's going to push me over. You're probably saying, what's that thing there? Well, there used to be a beehive here. That's another story about that beehive. They were killer bees, folks. I don't think they were killer bees, but they would naturally eat you alive down here. So I got rid of them. I give them to a man. He hadn't talked to me since. All right, I'm going to let you guys go with that. And I've got some more chores to do. And I'm going to just sit here and love on Ivan for a few minutes. Gigi's off shopping, her and Kim, and kind of gives me a time off. And Lex just had breakfast. I got him all taken care of. He went back down to hang out with his dad for a while. So it's just me and Ivan and my girl here. And by the time we get back up to the house, who knows what Karen will be into. But we're going to go back and find out. Right, Ivan? And I guarantee you she'd go hang with Ivan the rest of the day. And I'll let Miracle out here in the back. And they'll be the threesome. And little Moki, if she wants to come out, sometimes she does. I think little Moki's a little bit jealous of little old Karen trying to take over her friends. Sometimes she ignores them. All right, Ivan. You keep running into Pawpaw. All right, folks, I'm going to cut it off here. We'll see what we got. Need to add some more, we will. I appreciate you people. You're the best in the world. Thank y'all so much. There's Ivan and my baby and Pawpaw, and we're out of here.